Picks of Equinage for Ellis Park on Monday, August 18. Race simulation of the first race courtesy of Equinage.com. The QR code drives you directly to the page where you can register your free user, 3 free races per day. You can check not only those 3 races, but also previous results, and you could verify, you could know by yourself and learn how effective and especially good is this handicapping tool to prepare your bets for the US horse racing. So you're losing nothing. Create your free user with that QR code. The Scotty picks, the top 2 picks, 55% winning rate. The long shot, a suggested price play between 11 to 14% winning rate, depending on type of race. Then you have the win percentage, a probability calculated based on stats. The pace, the initial speed of each horse, the SOR, the competitive level of each horse. This one is the competitive level of the race. Record at the distance, surface, and the GSR, the pedigree of the horse in one number for this specific distance and surface, especially useful in my criteria for races over 7 furlongs, no matter the surface. So in this race, and using these metrics that I just going to show you, I created my own picks, and I did it when I was recording the Spanish clip, and I did it in less than 15 minutes. So I spent less than 2 minutes per race. So, and if you check these clips, I hit almost 70% of the picks. So imagine if you go a bit deeply. I'm not talking about hours. Maybe just spend 15, 20 minutes more, especially before the race, maybe 5 minutes. You will get more winners even. So 6-2, this race is particularly equalized, and the 4 is the long shot. At the end, I was checking the horses. I feed the 5, ran very good lately, and is ready to deliver. Kennedy has this horse with Affalione. Then you have the 2. It's going to improve at the distance. As you see in the GSR, and the 6, same case. The GSR is going up a little bit, it's a curling, and second time for Cherry the Boss. So 5-6, in my opinion, in race number 1. In race number 2, you see here the top picks and the long shot. This one is here, Showmaster. It's a horse that you need to use, but you can ignore the number 1, 10-1 in the morning line, and has a shot. A horse with a good opportunity, has tactical speed, and also the number 8 is coming from a strong victory, Kinnelly with Gaffalione in combination. So it's a very tough race. Kinnelly has another horse that is the 7. He was facing tougher competition, but it's not running well. Obviously, he's going to improve, but Gaffalione is riding the number 8. So that is the reason I used the 8. And the 3, the second pick, is coming from a strong victory in a low level, maiden claiming, but the horse is very sharp and won almost by 10. So that is the reason I put him. If you don't like one of these, maybe you can use the 7. He has a shot. In race number 3, see the Scotty picks, the long shot, the win percentage, the number 8, 8-1 in the morning line. That is very nice. Has tactical speed. A horse that improved last time out. He is evolving positively, and the GSR is good. So this horse is a horse that you need to use, but also the 4, first starter, Brad Cox, Tyler Gaffalione. The Dan was not too precautious, but ran good at the beginning of her campaign, working well. It's a low level, maiden claiming, has a shot, the number 4, to hit the wire first at first attempt, and the 3, forget this race, has good races before. It's a tough race. What I like most is 8, 4, and 3. In race number 4, see the win percentage of the 6 is at the top here. Obviously, the number 8 with a chance, the 6. The Jordan Blair is not too effective for a race of claim, but the horse clearly is the best option on the turf, because if you take the other horses, this one is expected to improve. The GSR is lowering, but see the competitive level is dropping a lot. The number 1, a bit irregular, but has races on turf that reveal a good opportunity. Sense apply for the number 7. The number 7 could do better. See? but it's irregular than the number 8. So if you don't like them, maybe you can use the 3. But the 3, you need to expect an improvement for this race. In race 5, 5 and 1 at the top. The number 1 has a good win percentage, also high pace, but the SOR is a lot lower. So the number 1 will try to lead, and see Gaffalione is riding the number 5. And the number 5 is facing ultra tough competition in comparison with this allowance. So the number 1 has a speed, but is going up in class. The number 5 is facing a similar group or weaker group than before, and he has enough speed to go behind the number 1 and 6. They are going to be leading the race at the beginning, especially the 1, but Gaffalione will close with the number 5. So I think the 5 is the horse to beat 1 and 6, because the speed and the short distance will be hitting the board. In race 6, see the scoring picks and the win percentages, and I picked 4 and 8 because these 2 first starters, especially the 4, has a strong GSR. The Dan was precocious. Actually, the was effective first time out, effective enough. And the 8, the Dan didn't run. Owen Harty, good win percentage first time out. Is working well. Dialing, so the GSR is better on dirt, as you see. Check the compare dirt with turf. 13 points more on dirt, but it's training well. So, and it's a pick here, so it's an option. I like more the number 4, and then you have the 3. The Dan, 1 second time out, is Chad Brown, and the number 5 is going to improve. It's going to improve second time out, so that is a good option, 6-1 in the money line. If you don't want a 3 or 5, maybe you can use the number 9 that has a decent pedigree. In race 7, 6 and 7 at the top. The 6 is a horse that is coming from a strong second, Mike Maker, Gaffalione, good pedigree for the distance, facing tougher competition. Then you have the 2. The 2 has an opportunity to improve. The last 2 were not good. And then the 5 is going too much up in class. But the 7 is going up in class, but he was facing tougher competition before and ran good. So maybe the 7 and 2 are the enemies, but no doubt the 6 is the horse to beat here. In race number 8, you have 2 and 4 at the top, and the long shot is the number 1. And these are my picks. I picked the number 1 has the horse to beat, maybe a single with a good morning line, because if you check the pace, this horse, the 7, that obviously is the horse that faced better competition in the past, but this horse is 8-year-old. First attempt returning from the layoff was not good, so he needs to improve more. Obviously, this horse was running even in the Breeders' Cup. The 7 will run better in a shorter time, but I don't think in this one. He needs maybe more time, and I believe he's not going to the lead. He was not able to do that here. The number 5 was not able to do either. So check this. The number 1 will take the lead here and will have no opposition. I believe Gaffalione will do the pace as he please, and the number 1 is likely Wire the Fear Hill. The number 2 is an enemy. No speed than the number 1, but he's going to be around and will try to close. Send and apply for the 4, but they are not fast horses. And the number 8 will close running well. The number 1 will have this advantage. No speed in the race. In race number 9, see the win percentage very polarized, but obviously the GSR of the number 7 is impressive. Gaffalione, Brendan Walsh, see the workouts. The Dan was precocious and a powerful pedigree for this Into Mischief filly. Then you have 8, 6, and 4. The 8 will run better. The GSR is going up. Marcasi, second time out more effective. The 8 is an enemy. The number 6, 5th first time out. We know that Ryan Lynch will improve a lot second time out. She's a plane. The GSR is not too good. She will run better. Maybe she could win the race, especially the 7 didn't have a good first start, but I believe the 7 is the first one that you need to consider. You have 8 and 6 and the 4. Brad Cox, she's a tappy. The mare was precocious and was fast. The distance is a concern, but it's Brian Cox. So I will use 7. You need to use that horse first, but combine use 8, 6, and 4.